Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch constructively.
Well, let's speak to the matter. He traveled around the country, 36 states and Federal Capital Territory, to woo delegates of the PDP. You said earlier today the PDP is no longer a viable platform. At what point did he realize that the PDP was no longer a viable platform?
Thank you very much. We will all come to this inevitable conclusion that Peter Obi today has become the essence of Nigerian politics. It has become the real issue. It is Peter Obi and the rest of the country and the rest of the aspirants, both in APC or PDP. This is a very serious-minded person, highly focused, with a mission. The issue is not that he's just saying it, but there are recent developments within the party that are not in consonant, or I can say that they are at variance with the principles and policies which Peter Obi stands for.
Such as?
For Obi, hold on a second, for Obi, you know, the popular saying, the ends justify the means does not stand. For him, the process is as important as the mission. Now, you know, if we have to go through a corruptible process in order to fight the ills of society, for Obi is not acceptable. Right. You know, I mean, you know, the primaries, as all of us have seen now, have become extremely mercantile and transactional.
In what way exactly? I mean, help us pin it down to what? I mean, when you say recent developments, it's couched in vagueness at best. What exactly are these issues, and in what way has the process been monetized, and by whom?
Well, you know, the process has always been monetized. That is not new. I was here yesterday and I spoke a lot about winning delegate election. But you know, it has gotten to the level of absurdity. If a presidential aspirant must make provision for up to $20,000, you know, for each delegate, about 4,000 delegates, for him to win primaries, is that really what we want in Nigeria? When there are other ways. You see, the problem with us politicians is that we just have to win at all time. I mean, at all costs. That is, you know, in this short time that I have been with Obi, that is not the kind of person he is. Yes, you know, he's desperate. He's not desperate to be Nigerian president, but he's only desperate, you know, to make a change. You know, he's desperate to fix Nigeria, but not to be the president by all means.
Yeah, but without a political party, how can he really achieve that? What party do you have one in mind right now? I mean, because I'm sure you did not leave the PDP without knowing exactly which party, you know, he'll be joining.
Definitely.
Do you have one in mind already?
Definitely, there has to be, for you to find political expressivity, you must have a platform. All right? The platform on which he was coming from, you know, the PDP, I've just told you that if you have to go through that platform, yes, you know, it's not that you cannot do what everybody is doing, but you cannot do wrong
to correct,
you know, an ill. You know, it just doesn't. That is not his style. So, you know, what we have done is we moved out of PDP. All right, there are a lot of options. There's ADC, there's Labour, there's SDP, there's the Young People's Party and all that. and we are engaging them, we're talking to them. So there's not a dearth of availability of political parties. But, you know, we also have to think properly. You know, you don't want to jump from fry pan to fire. Some of these parties themselves are just contraptions to extort money from, you know, frustrated politicians and, you know, people who have failed elsewhere. So we've got to look for a platform that is reasonably, you know, clean, that also does not have too many encumbrances. There are no court cases. It's not when you now win the primaries, then, you know, somebody says, oh no, I'm the head of this faction. You know, that is not what we're looking for. Okay. We are seriously concerned about resetting the country.
All right, we understand that there are the 18 registered political parties in Nigeria. We also understand that time is not your friend, because there's a timetable for June 3rd. We have news making the rounds that he has met with Senator Rabi Kwankwanso, who is the presidential candidate of the NNPP.
Yeah.
Is he going to be running as his vice president?
All options are actually on the table. But, you know, one of the options that will never be on the table, take it from me, is that Peter Obi is not going to run as vice president to anybody. You know, this is obviously the very best, the best that we have. So, you know, is it not about time in this country that we stop sacrificing merit for mediocrity?
And that brings me to my next
question. Why should Peter Obi be second to anybody?
Okay. That brings me to my next question, because historically, and you understand this very well as a seasoned politician in this country.
Not a general like you call me.
Well, no, you actually meant a seasoned politician in this country. Elections have revolved around two political parties.
Yeah.
Since 1999, it's been the PDP and the APC, and the results are there to prove it. It's either the APC or the PDP.
Sweetheart.
So is Peter Obi shooting himself in the foot by leading this two?
Is Nigeria better for it?
But can he win outside of the PDP and the APC?
We can win outside both parties. We can create a, you know, have you ever seen a politician on whose behalf a 1 million march kind of thing was done about a couple of days ago, nationwide, by young people, and it was widely successful? What does that tell you? You know that, you know, Peter Obi, that's what I just told you. Peter Obi is right now is the real essence of Nigerian politics. Everybody is talking about Peter Obi.
But do you think Nigerians are ready now, mature enough to say, look, we're going to vote the individual and not the party? Do you think
that is becoming obvious?
To that point?
That is becoming obvious. You know, I can tell you, ma'am, you know, that that 1 million match kind of thing, we did not put 1 naira. We didn't put 1 naira. We did not know 1% of those who organized them nationwide. We don't know them. We don't know who they are. But, you know, I mean, what I have seen is surprising. People just meet me and say, look, Dr. Doi, we're praying for you. You know, we're with you. We're this. You know, Nigeria, people are, you know, underestimating with the power of the young people in this country. You know, what we are going to do, we're going to put together a movement in this country, a conglomeration of people and political parties that will be bigger than APC and PDP put together.
But it is surprising.
APC and PDP have now, you know, they've gone full circle. There's obviously no difference between APC and PDP. That's, you know, it's not even a rhetorical difference, and none of them can answer the questions, you know, that bothers Nigerians. None of them can serve, you know, the purpose for which Nigerians are looking up to politicians for. None of them have answers to the problem of Nigeria. What will a man like Peter Obi, with so much sense, with so much commitment, with so much expertise and capability, be doing in a moribund situation? It's not right.
So the fact that the PDP actually threw open the field for all aspirants, and from all indication, the PDP race was becoming a four-man race, and Peter Obi was smack right in the middle of that, you know, four-horse race. How come, in spite of that, is this saying that if you had an open field, a level playing field, that his chances are still slim?
I've been in this game for 42 years, and I understand it. like the back of my hand. This is not a game that is being played to make a level playing field available. I mean, like, if some stakeholders come together and say, no matter who is contesting, the president must come from this particular group of persons, and they have power to get it done. So what can we do about that? What can we do about that? Absolutely nothing.
Okay, we'll have to leave it there. Director General of the Peter Obi Presidential Campaign Council, not Director General. Director General. Dr. Doyin Okukwe, thank you so much for joining us.
It's a great pleasure to be
wish you the
here.
best.
Very best.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.